Hello, this is Dan Fashionbauer from Video Pizzazz. And today I'm going to show you how to add Google AdWords conversion tracking to Google Tag Manager. And I'm going to do that on a new venture that I have called Amazing Social Media Cover. Now, since I'm here, I'm going to do a little self-promotion. I'm currently running a promotion for a free cover. So I'll create a free Facebook cover for your business or products. Your social media covers are your billboards for your business. So why not advertise your product, services, or your 5-star reputation? So check this out today. So the first thing I need to do is set up a Google AdWords campaign. So the first thing I need to do is set up a conversion campaign within inside Google AdWords. So go to adwords.google.com, log in with your Gmail account, then click on Tools, Conversions, click on Conversion. You can create conversion tracking information for a website, an app, phone calls, or you can have it import. I'm going to select Website today. And I entered in a name. I'm going to call this Amazing Social Media Cover Conversion Tracking. Click on Done. Now you have these edit pencils where you can edit all this information. So how much each conversion is worth in your business, I'll click the edit pencil. I'm going to select here. Each time it happens, the conversion action has the same value. Put in the value number. Put in 197. Click on Done. I guess they don't want the 00 here, so I'll just click on Done again. And it put it in here at 197. For the count, I want every conversion. You can select a conversion window. I'll just say a 30-day conversion window. I'll leave it as a default. Category, I'll select here and see what I got. I'll call this a lead in my case. I could call it a purchase. I'll go with lead. Click on Done. I'll leave the include conversions to yes, and attribution model, I'll leave it as use last click model. If I view this again, scroll down here, and I can say save and continue. All right, so the tag installation is done. If I scroll down the bottom here, this is the code that you would normally have to put on your website. But because I am using Google Tag Manager, I don't have to insert this code. Google Tag Manager will just grab it when I provide it with the conversion ID and conversion label information. So if I come down here a little bit, here's my conversion ID, and here's my conversion label. So now let's go over to Google Tag Manager, which is tagmanager.google.com. We need to select the container that we want to work on. So it'll be AmazingSocialMediaCover.com. I'll select that. And then that comes up right here showing me that I'm in that container. And all a container really means is that's the tracking code. So what I want to do now is add the Google AdWords conversion tracking code to my tags. So I'll click on Tags. Currently, I have a Facebook tag here on the thank you page. I have a Google Analytics tag, and I have the base Facebook pixel code. So I want to add a new tag, and I'll label it up here. So I'll click here, backspace, and I will call it Google AdWords Conversion Tracking, and then click here for the tag configuration. And I will select AdWords Conversion Tracking. So for the conversion ID, I'll go back over to AdWords, grab this conversion ID here, copy it, come back over to Google Tag Manager, and paste that in right here. For the conversion label, I'll come back over here to Google AdWords, and here's my conversion label. Copy that, come back over to Google Tag Manager, enter that information here. So for conversion value, I'll put in $197 again, which is what I used over on the Google AdWords. And come down here to advanced. I'll just show you what it looks like. I'm not going to do anything special here. I'll just leave it as the default. So now we need to set up our triggering. So we'll click in here. Okay, so we're going to click the plus sign here to add a trigger. So I need to name this trigger. So I'll call it lead sign up trigger. Click in here. It's going to be triggered from a page view. It's only going to fire on some pages. So I'll click here. So we're going to set this to page URL contains, and we're going to say thank you page. Click on save. And now you'll see our trigger here called lead sign up trigger. So I'll click on save again. And now it shows up right here, Google AdWords conversion tracking. Now if you wanted to test these tags, you can click on preview. So now we're in preview mode, and you could go to the thank you page and refresh it and see if your firing worked. I'm not going to do that today just because sometimes it takes like 20 minutes for the changes to propagate. So I won't do that. So if I want to get out of the debug mode here or the preview mode, I'll just click on leave preview mode. Okay. So one last step is we need to submit it. So we'll just call this here added AdWords conversion tracking. I'll do the same thing down here. So we just said added AdWords conversion tracking, and in the description added AdWords conversion tracking on thank you page of AmazingSocialMediaCover.com. Click on publish. And now it says that we have 4 tags, and you can see them right here. All right, so we are good to go. So that completes our walkthrough of how to add a Google AdWords conversion tracking to Google Tag Manager. I hope you found that useful, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.